So guys, today I finally got my hands on something that I've been wanting to get for some time now. And here it is. Bam. The 2024 Motorola Razr Plus. So like I said, man, I've wanted to get this phone for quite some time now. At the time, it was out of my budget. And, you know, I'm buying all this stuff on my own. These cell phones aren't being sent to me. I have to really nitpick on the ones I purchased for review. Real quick, this is the box it comes in. Motorola Razr Plus. Got the Motorola logo up there. It says plastic-free packaging. So guys, inside the box, we get some documentation. We get a USB-C to USB-C charging cable. We get SIM ejection tool. Now, I wish this came with a power brick. From my understanding, there's some countries that did receive that, but unfortunately here in the States, we did not get a power brick. So that is a bummer. Bam. Here is the phone. So this external display is a 4-inch AMOLED, and it is beautiful, guys. And we've got your two cameras here. They're both 50 megapixel. One is a standard focal length, and the other one is a 2x telephoto optical zoom. So again, this is a 4-inch AMOLED display, and you can pretty much set it up to access all your apps on just this outside or this external screen here. And everything works and it's super smooth. Let's open up an app real quick, YouTube. Bam. You can just watch YouTube on this external screen right here. That's dope. And the speaker on this sounds great. You've got dual speakers. Well, first thing, let me close this up real quick. Again, look at that, guys. That's freaking awesome. So we've got a metal frame around this whole thing. We've got this awesome hinge here. I've got this in midnight blue, but it looks more black. And this comes in a few different colorways. There's like a military green. There's a peach. Can't remember the other one, but they've got a few different colors. I kind of wish I went with the military green because seeing that in person, I think looks sick. But again, this is the navy blue and it looks black. And if you got near a bright light source, you can kind of make out the navy blue. But this back here is a vegan leather. It's soft to the touch. You got some Motorola branding. You got the Razr branding right there, and it feels good, guys. So again, we've got a metal frame, and on one side you've got your power button. You've got your volume rocker right there. On the bottom here, you've got some speakers. You've got your USB-C port. You've got some mics, and you've got your SIM tray on this side. And bam. I've got it set up. I've been using it for the last few days, and I must say this thing is sick, guys. So now this main display, it's 6.9 inches, so it's massive. Because it's not like super wide, it's easy to use it one-handed. While we're here, can you guys see the crease right there? The camera, at this angle, the camera catches it pretty good. But when you have it in hand and the display's on, you can't see it. You can't see the crease. The screen is beautiful, guys. 165 hertz, super smooth. Look at that. It's butter. It's buttery smooth, guys. Again, this thing has Dolby Atmos. Speaker system on this phone is great. It sounds really good. All right, let's go over some of the specs real quick. So all of the phones have 256 gigs of storage and 12 gigs of memory of RAM. And it also is rocking the Snapdragon 8S Gen 3 chipset. And it's got an Antutu score of over 1 million. Let's double check. Restart. No, I don't want to restart. Where is it? And let me bring up Antutu. There it is. Over 1 million Antutu score. So this bad boy is going to be able to play all the latest games. Or one thing to think about is that because it's 6.9 inches, if you're using like the Backbone 1 or the Razr Kishi, it's not going to really fit well. I mean, you can squeeze it in, but it's super tight, and if you do it too many times, you might damage the port here, the USB-C port, or the port from your Razr Kishi or your Backbone 1. So I'd advise against that. But if you like playing no controller, this thing's a beast. This thing can handle all the latest games. Again, over 1 million Antutu score. So this thing is great. So guys, Motorola says this does have a screen protector from the factory, and they state not to add an aftermarket screen protector on it because you can end up damaging the screen. Now the external display does not. I'm still searching for a screen protector for it. And this hinge is tough. The phone is nice and flush. There's no gaps anywhere. I know some phones back in the day had like a gap here. It wouldn't close flush, but this one does. Yeah, it's easy to open and close, but not so easy that, you know, it'll flap open or anything like that. And battery wise on this phone, it's got a 4000 milliamp battery with wired charging up to 45 watts. So that's faster than a lot of the competition out there. I mean, you've got the Motorola Edge that does 67 or 68, and that's crazy fast. But 45 is no slouch. It'll get the job done. You can go from 0 to 100 in about 50 minutes. So not too shabby on that. And again, the biometrics are great. Let's test that out real quick. So we've got the fingerprint scanner. That's that unlocked. You saw that? That was good. Let's do that again. Bam. All right, so let's try the face scanner. Bam. Do that again. Actually, I think you can just, bam, you saw that? One more time for good measure. Bam, unlocked. So fingerprint scanner, face unlock is great on this phone. No problems with that. Again, I won't dive too deep into the camera system. I'll save that for another time. But again, we've got external cameras here. 50 megapixels for each one, and one is a normal focal length, and then again the other one's telephoto, 2x optical zoom. And going back to battery life, guys, I forgot to mention, again, I've been using this for the last couple of days, and I'm getting about 2 days worth of use, over 7 hours of screen time. So it's got plenty of battery life. So again, it has 45 watt charging, so few minutes of charge can give you power for the rest of the day. So no problem with that. And again, here's the screen, guys. This thing is amazing looking. 6.9 inch, 165 hertz display. This thing is awesome, guys. Now, the biggest issue with Motorola, not just this phone, but Motorola in general, is their software support. This phone, I believe it gets 3 years of software support versus some of the competition, like example, Google. They're like 7 or 8 years for support, which is crazy. But most of the time, people aren't going to hold their phones for that long. But if you do, that's something to think about. And as far as price point right now, it's, I believe it's like $800, $899. And versus the competition, that's well over, the competition's well over 1,000 plus. Man, this is a great option if you're looking for this style phone. And what else was I gonna say? Okay, before I forget, we're gonna take this back old school. Bam, you can do that. Hello, Moto. Sick, right?